Hey guys, Caleb Andes here with the Process Outdoors. It is October 27th, Sunday. Pretty exciting time of the year. If you tuned in for our previous video that I made roughly 9 days ago, October 18th, I talked about how it's almost here. We need to be patient. We need to monitor trail cams. We shouldn't dive in to our best spots. We shouldn't hunt mornings. We shouldn't hunt too much. Now, on October 27th, all of that's starting to go out the window now. Now is starting to be the time where we can make our moves. We're starting to see bucks daylight on trail camera. We're starting to see bucks daylight in person. And really we can start hunting mornings, because right now in the whitetail woods, those bucks are starting to check those doe bedding areas mid-morning. The past 2 days, I've actually had 2 different bucks on camera, 8 a.m. through 9:30 a.m. Either hitting scrapes, or you could tell that they're traveling downwind of a doe bedded area, because that's where I have my cameras. But I really wanted to hone in on the next 10-day forecast, because weather plays a very important role in the amount of daylight movement we see during pre-rut, which pre-rut is happening right now, October 27th through, I would say, November 11th, the 10-day forecast here. So weather is huge, and we're actually fortunate to have a pretty good weather front coming. So let me jump over to my screen here. I'm going to share my screen and we can take a look at the forecast. I'm actually going to go to weatherunderground.com and click on the 10-day forecast. What I really love about this particular website is that it tells you not only the barometric pressure, which is this black line here, but it also shows you the temperature at the same time. And really the most influential thing that you can take a look at when you're looking at this is, do the red line and the black line get close together? It's proven that over time, through scientific studies, as well as just my personal experiences, that when we have a temperature drop and a barometric pressure spike or high pressure, that's when your more mature deer are going to move in the woods, and that's when they're going to move during daylight and get caught on trail camera or end up on your dinner table. So this weekend we're coming off of a pretty good temp drop. The mornings were pretty cool, and pressure is at 30.4 this morning. I think yesterday it was at about 30.5, which is incredible for this time of year. I actually had a really great encounter this morning. I went out, did a hanging hunt about 8:45. Had a buck come in. He was being smart. He went downwind, went down the creek bottom. The thermals were still kind of pushing down a little bit. I could see him checking the wind. Ultimately, my wind was kind of blowing a little bit further east from him, but he came in, hopped the fence, did a little rub on a post, and then ended up making a scrape and really dug at it pretty good. So I'll actually flip to that footage right now. He came in, he used the licking branch, he put his orbital glands on the tree, kind of mark his territory, he peed in the scrape, and then he proceeded to walk around and make a couple other scrapes before he headed out. But that is a perfect example of what we want to see this time of year, when the buck movement is good and you've done a great job over the past week of not pressuring your property. They're still using it like you haven't been there, and really getting that morning movement is an excellent sign. But taking a look at the forecast here, as pre-rut is going to be going on during this date range here in Iowa, what we really don't want to see is the temperature rising, obviously, and the barometric pressure falling. Really the next 3 days here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, are going to be extremely low probability hunts. Yes, they're getting excited. Yes, it's pre-rut. But quite frankly, I'm not going to spend any time in the stand. I think my time is probably a little bit better spent getting brownie points with the wife and kids, so that I can key in on these 2 amazing days here at the end of the week, that being Halloween, everyone's favorite, as well as Friday the 1st. We can see that we have a huge temperature drop on Halloween, 78 all the way down to 53 degrees, about a 25-degree temperature change. And then the barometric pressure is going to spike big time, up to 30.6 by Friday morning. So huge, huge weather event happening later this week, and probably the most influential time from a rut standpoint being the pre-rut. So very excited for that. This would be the time for you to request time off, potentially call in sick, and really dive into your best spots. Hunt the morning, hunt late into the morning. I'm talking like 11, 11:30, so you know most of the movement is done for the day. And then the weekend outlook and beyond is rain. And that's fine. We have to realize the deer live in this stuff. They're used to the rain, and quite frankly, they've been waiting all year long for this moment. They get one time a year to breed does. They're not going to let a little rain hold them back. So still anticipate them checking downwind of those doe bedding areas. Still anticipate them hitting scrapes, keeping them fresh, especially with the rain coming in. If you can get in the stand, stay fairly dry, or even get in a ground blind, my suggestion would definitely be get out in the woods, have a great time. This is this upcoming week is the week that we've all been waiting for, quite frankly. So a lot of bucks are going to be searching. Your most mature bucks will probably pick off the first doe and estrus during this time. So if they're there and they disappear, don't freak out, don't get worried. They'll be back. Keep hunting smart, keep using the wind, keep using thermals, and get out there and have a great time. So thank you for watching. If you found this informative, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button for the Process Outdoors page, as well as the notification bell, so that you can see when we post new videos. I'll continue to create these videos throughout the season and post them just to kind of give an update on my personal hunts, as well as to help educate the group out there. And for those of you that don't really know what the Process Outdoors social media presence is about, we actually offer video editing services for other hunters. And essentially all you have to do is either reach out to us, message us on Facebook, or you can go to our website, theprocessoutdoors.com, and you can check out our video editing services. So if you have a montage of bucks you want put together that you passed this year, or if you want one of your harvest adventures where it takes us through the whole season and is this big production, we can do everything from the smallest stuff all the way to the biggest stuff. So look us up. Again, like this video, subscribe to the page, and also hit that notification bell so you can keep up to snuff on when we continue to come out with new videos here throughout the year, educational wise, as well as some of the customer content that we're putting together and the Process Outdoors personal team. We have hunts that we're working to put together as we're filming our season as well. So thank you.